Welcome back to We Don't Know Anything.
Welcome back. This is a special episode.
We have a very special guest with us, y'all. We have Lane.
What's up?
Lane is an incredible person. Also works at camp. I bet you could have guessed that. But Lane also has another job, and that job is where, Lane? Tell the people.
I am in entertainment at Walt Disney World in Orlando.
Ooh!
And we are in Tampa.
Love that. Yeah.
And where do you live?
Yeah, so you...
And he lives in Clearwater.
I do.
So...
Interesting. Well, I know Elyse has questions, but to kick it off, so let's just get right into it. So do you commute? How often? What's that all about?
Yeah, so I work full time at Disney and I commute. Here's the fun part. So I'm full time, I get my 40 hours, but I give away as many hours that I can. And if I can't give away my shift, I go and I work it and I commute.
Interesting. Okay, so you have the option. You still qualify as full time, but you can people can cover your shifts, kind of deal.
Yes. So if I go too long giving my shifts away, then I'll get dropped to part time.
Right.
Which would be ideal. Sorry if you hear this. Because the commute does get a lot. It's an hour and a half each way, and I-4 sucks. But I do it for the joy of the job. And yeah, so we have part-time performers that don't really get hours because there's only so many shifts in a day per each park. So if they're able to take the shift, then I give it to them.
And if you became the part-time that you're talking about, then would you not be able to, you would just have to pick up shifts? Basically, it would be subbing in.
Yeah. So from an instructor point of view, I would be a sub. I can get scheduled. I give them availability and they can schedule me. But in the most chances, if it's not peak season at Disney, then yeah, I'm on a pickup basis. So if someone's giving away, I keep all my skills and my skill sets and everything I'm trained in. It's just, I'm not gonna get 40 hours a week.
Gotcha.
Or benefits.
Well, and then you work at camp, 40 hours a week?
No, I part-time there as well.
Okay.
Depends on the week, or the month if I give them availability. So I think right now I'm working 20 hours.
Okay.
Plus if I
depends on
extend.
If Buster's in Bali.
Yeah, if he's in Bali, if
more.
he's in New Orleans, if he's in LA, I feel it's been a lot recently.
If you haven't watched our episode with Buster and Zay, click on the episode before this one. Yeah. Subtle shout out. Okay, let's dive in.
Let's dive first.
So first I wanted to ask you how long you've been working at Disney and what characters you have played. Played works, right?
Played, yeah.
Yeah.
Acted,
okay.
Performed,
yes.
All the above.
Yeah.
On paper, I have been there for now 6 months, but I was also previously employed for about 8 years, 2014 to the end of 2021. And I left to grow up a little. And then I missed it. So then I went back this summer and I've been back.
Peter Pan, if you will.
Never grow up.
Yeah, a little Neverland reference there. Love it.
Oh, and my characters. So...
Wait, are you allowed to disclose this?
No. Because that takes away from the integrity of the magic.
Sure.
But everything in entertainment, as far as characters, sculpted characters, which are the fur characters, are based on height ranges and your silhouette. So for 8+ years, I have been so conscious and aware of my height and my weight and how I looked, because we do annual body scans.
Interesting.
To determine if we fit into a character or not. So my height range is from 5, depending on the character, 5'5" up to 5'9". And if my silhouette fits into certain characters within that height range, then I can perform them if they're out in the parks or daily operations.
Sure, that makes sense. I mean, that tracks. Same thing as casting a role. It's there needs to be some criteria.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you give us like a like these characters are looped into for the shorter people and these characters are looped in for
Yes.
or like what's the tallest character and how tall do you have to be?
So we have what we call the mouse height, which are
Cute.
our mice, our famous mice.
The
our-
mice.
The ducks. And then we have the Pluto height range, which is the 5'5" to 5'9" height range. And then our tallest height range is our Goofy height range. So
That's like the
every
categories,
performer,
yeah.
so every performer has a VIP character. So our VIPs are Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Chip and Dale, Pluto, Goofy.
Okay.
Everyone that is hired within to entertainment has a VIP.
Oh, that like depending on the schedule, like you might be assigned to that character, is what you're saying?
Yes, but like when we go through training, like we don't do like the rare off characters. It's like I know my height range, that the normal ones in this height range are in the Pluto height. So I know like on a daily that those are the ones that I could get scheduled.
Gotcha.
If that makes
Interesting.
sense. I think
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Why did you want to work at Disney in the first place?
because I would never make it to Broadway. I grew up live theater, dancing in a dance company, and I just loved performing and being on stage. And Disney was the closest thing to live performing that I know I could achieve.
And to that, you being more of a character, have you ever been, you've said you've been like dancers, like dance ensembles at Disney.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and parades.
Do you have a preference? I know, obviously, I would assume that if you're playing a VIP character, your popularity is much higher for the fans versus like dancing with, in your
Yes,
my question, sorry.
I get what you're saying. So like the VIPs are like you're nostalgic.
like people are screaming when they run up to you.
So excited.
Yeah.
Well, any character in general that's out in Disney, people are so excited because they can relate with who they're meeting.
Yeah.
But like I always say, when I perform a certain character from Toy Story, it's more of a genuine interaction than just taking a photo with Mickey Mouse, because that's like a nostalgic, you have to take a picture, I'm at Disney World, it's Mickey Mouse.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But like people, I feel like, don't have like, I love you, Mickey Mouse, like I relate to you, in terms of like Toy Story, where these parents are now showing their kids this movie that they grew up with, because it came out 30 years ago, and when they were kids, and like now they're showing their kids. So it's like a family moment instead of like, we're at Disney, let's take a picture with Mickey Mouse.
Totally, because you have to. So my question then with that is, do you as a performer find that you might not be the right word, but like, do you enjoy when it's your face out in the open versus kind of hiding behind like a mask of a beloved character? Or do you find the same amount of joy playing both types?
Same amount of joy for sure, but it would definitely be depending on the day, because some days obviously I don't want to be all smiley and happy to be there, because at the end of the day it is a job.
Sure.
So I like hide me behind a sculpted character, and I can thrive because no one can see me and I can be silly and goofy and not be like, oh my God, what is this guy doing?
Right.
But then on the other side, it's like, I want to be myself, to like dance and just as myself and not as a character.
Right.
Ooh.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm going to read one. Wait, this one? What's the biggest misconception people have about working as a Disney character?
That is like that it's all pixie dust and happy day in, day out. It's not, respectfully, because like I said before, it's a job. So
Right.
like we're showing up for work. A lot of tattletale.
Really?
No one's happy for each other.
Oh, there's like competition.
Oh yeah. Even though it's not like, if I get cast in a role, it's not because I asked and begged. It's casting picked me for it. It's not my fault that
Right.
I got it over you. But
you didn't like
it's hard
bribe
for
anyone.
people to be happy for each other
Interesting.
sometimes because everyone wants the next best thing. So if they're opening a new show, like of course everyone wants to do it, but like if you're not picked, then you're salty.
Wow. I mean, yeah. It's like you said, like any job. Like sometimes it's hard to put aside your own like wants and aspirations and just be pumped for your coworker, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That was something I learned at the end of my first stint of employment, and then coming back into it again was just going into it with a new mindset of like knowing what to expect, being new but not new,
Right.
because it is 100% new faces. Like obviously there's ones that have been there for years and that were there when I was there, but I truly was like the new kid again.
Sure.
So I had to teach them
Right.
where I came from, that I'm not new,
It's not your first rodeo.
correct.
Were
There it is.
policies were some policies different and stuff since you were there last, or not really?
Nothing has changed.
Interesting.
I was gone for almost 4 years and I came back and nothing has changed.
Hey,
Same wallpaper,
All right.
same dirty floors,
right.
same stinky tunnels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about those tunnels. Okay, on a scale from one, I mean, okay, you kind of mentioned this, but on a scale from pure magic to absolute chaos, what is a normal day really like?
Pure, absolute magical chaos.
There you go.
No day is the same. Like I could get scheduled 5 days of the same shift, but no day is the same because we are meeting thousands of new people every single day.
That's crazy.
Like no, even like same day, like one set to the next is not going to be the same because you have no idea what is in line waiting for you or who is en route waiting to watch like the parades or in the audience to watch the shows. Like, and the weather, you never know what's going to happen with the weather when you come in. But like truly it's magical because of like what we do. Like if you take a step back and like think about it, it's like, whoa, I do this for a living. But then microscope, it's like chaos. It's just another job.
Right.
Are there any fans that people like all of you know because they're there so often that you're like, oh, Jim's here?
So we call them they're the bloggers, the Instagrammers. We know them all because they are there daily.
Like literally their job is to like do like informative TikToks and shit, like that kind of stuff.
Yes, and like there's some that are just like what's the word I'm looking for? Amateur photographers.
Sure.
So they'll just come and like take photos of like the parades and the shows, and there's Facebook groups where they upload them to like share with us performers without like becoming close to us, because obviously that takes away from the magic from them as well, because they're seeing the princesses and the characters every day, so they want to instill the magic with themselves. So there's like Facebook pages and Instagram pages that are just like photos of people.
Unreal. It's great. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves, but the concept of like the Disney adult, it's like there's something to like marvel at, like what Disney has. I mean, I guess there's other universes that kind of similar, but like what Disney has created to have like such, because it's like a grown adult knows that it's like there's a person in there, but like you said, it's like you want to maintain that like mysticism and magic, right?
I think the Disney adults, when it comes to like the love for the characters, it goes back to like a memory of them as a child,
Right.
or if they lost a loved one, that they had a connection with a character. That's where their energy stems from, is like
Sure.
just instilling that memory, so it's never lost.
Right. That's crazy.
Deep.
What surprised you the most once you were actually inside the Disney system, if anything?
The Disney system. It's
The Disney universe.
It's so large.
Mm.
Like you
Like physically or like the Disney like franchise or both?
yes and.
Yeah.
So like one of my favorite fun facts about Disneyland California and Disney World is Disneyland has 2 parks, Disneyland and then California Adventure.
Was that a water park?
No, it's like
It's like how Universal Studios is here, kind of.
yeah.
Okay.
Their California Adventure is like a mix of Disney World, Hollywood Studios, Epcot.
Oh, okay.
It's like where they hold all their festivals. That's where like their Tower Terror and stuff. So it's like their Mosh Posh park.
Mhm.
And then their Disneyland is the Magic Kingdom here at
Gotcha.
World. But both of the California parks can fit into the parking lot of Magic Kingdom alone.
Wow.
Like that's how big
Wow.
Walt Disney World Orlando Resort is.
No way.
Like both parks can fit into just the parking lot, which just goes to show how much capacity Magic Kingdom can hold.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think the capacity now is like, don't quote me on it, is like 90 to 100,000 people.
At one
Capacity.
time.
Yeah,
Wow.
capacity. Which
Wow.
Christmas, they do a super cool like New Year's Eve and New Year's like special. There's like a DJ on the castle stage and special fireworks, and it like hits capacity like 10 a.m. People just camp out to be there all night. 100,000 people.
People like, is it like kind of like Times Square where like you need to keep your spot kind of deal?
On the daily.
Are people wearing diapers?
I hope not. There are enough bathrooms around.
Oh,
like,
you can like, but you know what I'm talking about? Like Times Square where like
Oh,
once you're in, you're in.
correct.
But that's also like not with bathrooms. So I think people like have to wear
But people
diapers
do
there.
like, especially like the week of Christmas when it is packed to the brim, and we have the Christmas parade that runs every day instead of like during the special ticketed event. Like people camp out for hours on parade route just to like have a good spot and not have to see it from afar.
Hey.
And that happens on the daily too. Like people like know that the parade's going to be at 3:00, so they're going to wait at 1:45, 2:00,
Right.
and just like grab a snack and just sit and wait. So they're guaranteed a good view.
Along with the magic at Disney, I would say waiting is just in general a big part of it. The waiting for rides,
Waiting
and
for
food,
food.
and parades, and meeting the people you want to meet. And
Even the cast members headed to work at Magic Kingdom wait in a line to get on a bus.
really,
Oh yeah, because we have off-site parking and we
Oh.
get bussed in. Because Magic Kingdom is truly about escaping reality and
Mm.
being immersed into like the fantasy, and that's why the lands are Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Adventureland. Is like it's all immersive, so like you can't see the outside world from inside the park. So there's like no on-site parking, like even for guest parking, like you have to take the monorail or a bus or a boat, a ferry into the gates of Magic Kingdom, because it is truly like setting the reality outside world away.
They should mention that, because that's like really poetic and beautiful, and I would never have thought that. I would just be like, now I have to get on this damn ferry to get in, but like
Right.
that sounds so much more magical and like intentional, you know?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, I was literally going to say that, where it's like there's so many people that are like, why do we got to like be so far away? But yeah, I mean, when it's so massive, it's like, yeah, you need to like accommodate all that
Mhm.
parking somehow. It's crazy. All right. What do we got?
Okay. What is the audition process like, and what are they really looking for?
So they have multiple different kinds of auditions. They have height specific.
Hmm.
Obviously, they're looking for female presenting 5'4" to 5'6", which if that's the audition, they're most likely looking for a princess of some sort.
Sure.
And they'll, on the auditions website, they will like say like what they're auditioning for, or it'll just be male presenting or parade performer and the specific heights. So like you can show up to an audition even if you're not what they're looking for, but it like gets your face out there. And that's how I came back. I went to a 5'10 plus audition. I'm not 5'10. I am a whopping 5'7. But I knew casting was going to be there. So, and obviously as returning, I still knew who the casting directors were. So I was just showing face like, hey, I'm interested in coming back. And then
Same people?
same people.
Nice.
They have changed over the years, but within like the casting department. So there's like contract coordinators and all these
Sure.
different roles within the casting department. So, and they just like move their way up. So I've had some kind of relationship with someone in the casting department, and our maintenance choreographers, the people that teach the parades and maintain the integrity of the parades and the shows, they're the ones that teach the auditions. So, and I knew two of them that were there. So I was just like, hey, how's it going? And that's literally how my audition went. It was like, okay, we're going to send you an online submission because obviously you don't fit what we're looking for here.
Right.
And then I booked the role. Woo.
Love it.
But
He's
auditions,
back, baby.
yeah. So depending on what they're looking, like if they're looking for just a generic character performer, they'll do a quick little step ball change, like something to see like that you have some kind of rhythm, and then they make cuts from there, and then truly have no idea what they see and like why. Because at some auditions, let me rewind. When I first got hired, I auditioned 13 times before I got hired.
Wow.
13 times.
I'm impressed.
Like you passed the first, so you go to the second level, or it was literally you didn't get it 12
I didn't get
times?
it 12 times.
Wow.
And that included auditions I wasn't qualified for. Like I wasn't a 5'10 plus at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, 13 times before they were looking for something specific in my height range and body type that book got me my foot in the door.
Wow. So you do have to dance a little.
You have to have rhythm.
Okay.
You have to be able to move.
Yeah.
Unless
I could
that's
probably get it because I teach to the beat.
Yeah, you could get like Minnie or something, like a little tiny mouse.
I'd have to be a mouse because I'm not tall enough to be a princess.
How tall are you?
5'2", 5'3".
You could be like an Alice.
Ah,
Alice
fun.
Wendy.
check back next year. And I'll
Check
be
back.
working at Disney.
Wait, but speaking of casting, yeah, who could I be? I'm 6 foot.
Any other princes. You're a generic white
It
man.
could be. I'm not big. I'm not like.
Respectfully.
I'm not like built enough to be any of the. Some of the princes are like kind of smaller.
You don't
have to be.
No.
Well, the Gaston you do, right? I've seen him in my feed, and there's like
Yes,
a
and-
ripped ass guy,
There's some that are like body approved,
right?
but it's like few and far between because of the integrity. They want everyone to look the same. So like a lot of the costumes are like padding.
Oh, word.
So they're
it's
not
just
like
the
actually
bait.
buff. They're
The one guy
padded.
I saw was like for sure buff, but you said not always.
not always.
Interesting.
Usually body approved if it's like an equity role. So like singing on a stage. So like Gaston in Beauty and the Beast live on stage at Hollywood Studios.
Gotta sing. Yeah.
You got to be able to sing, but that's like a totally different, I don't want to say department because they're still entertainment, but they're contract based because they're under a different union. They're
Sure.
under Actors Equity instead of
Interesting.
whatever I'm under.
This might be a juicy question, but like when you're talking about like hiring based off of like body types and like preferences, you know, it makes me think of like these places like whatever, Abercrombie or American Eagle that have been put on blast for like specifically only hiring certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there's ever been any, like, for instance, it's like if they're going to hire Snow White, I assume they're hiring obviously like brunette hair, but also like objectively like good looking woman. I wonder if has there ever been any like issues with like discrimination with like
They'll just give them a head to put on.
Demoted.
Literally.
No, because they're looking side by side with an animated character.
right. That's like kind of their fallback, where it's like you need to look like that character.
Correct.
Yeah,
like they wouldn't put a pasty white girl as Pocahontas
or like
or
Moana
Jasmine
or whatever.
or Moana. Like they truly do keep the ethnicities of the characters as part of the integrity of the character, because when you meet Moana in the park, like that is Moana.
Right.
That is a Hawaiian descendant.
Shorter. Isn't Moana short? Do you know Moana's height? Come on.
Yeah, 5'3", 5'4". Depending.
You can't be, just get tan.
Just go to Hawaii.
Blonde and white. I can't, yeah, literally. Okay, cool. All right. How intense is character training? Is it more physical, mental, emotional?
D, all the above.
Okay.
So
How long is it too?
It's 7 days.
Okay.
When I first got hired, it was like 4, but post COVID, it's now 7 days. So instead of doing like 4 days and then maybe getting a extra day if you need it, it's just 7 days. That's it. If you got it, great. If you don't, there's a role for you somewhere in the company. It's physical because let's say, well, I trained in July in the middle of summer in Florida. It was hot. So you have to like build your stamina to be out in the heat and a sculpted character for during the summer. We have like different times of the year that we like cut our set time. So like it's like 20 to 30 minutes outside, 45 if you're inside. But like you go from like a couple minutes in a character inside a room to outside, and it's like physically hard because you have to learn how to do your job but also maintain your breath and like so you're not passing out. Emotional because you're blessed enough to like bring these famous characters to life, and like you are the character. Like that is Mickey Mouse. Like you are Mickey Mouse in a sense. Like yes, people know that you are a human inside a character, but like that's not their first thought when they like see you come into the park or like out in the park. They're like, oh my God, that's insert character there. Like so like it's emotional there because you will remember your first guest that you meet. No, I don't remember my first guest, but I'll go on a tangent about that. So my whole training group was returning performers. Like we've all had left the company and are coming back except one girl. So the whole 7 days, like we obviously knew what to expect and knew what we were doing. And it was just kind of like a refresher, but for this one girl, it was all brand new. So like we were her hype team for the whole 7 days. So when we went into the park for the first time, we let her go first. And like, as these other characters were like watching her meet her first family for like the first time, which was like emotional for us.
Oh,
because
cute. Yeah.
We've been there and we're jaded because we've met thousands and thousands of people. But for her, like this is the first time that she's meeting a real guest of the parks as this character. So it was like we're sitting back just like watching, trying to do our job as well as we're like meeting people, but like from outside of our eyes, we're watching her and just like hyping her up internally. Obviously we can't talk.
That's so sick. Yeah, it was probably exciting, right?
Yeah. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Mentally, it's a lot because you have to remember the do's and don'ts that you can and can't do. And then putting it all together can be hard, especially like for your first time. Like you're just always constantly thinking. You're not like living in the moment at first until it becomes like muscle memory and habit.
Cool. Actually, that's a segue. I think, are you allowed to talk about the do's and don'ts? Because I think that was one of the questions. I'm sure there's
yeah, and I
obvious
think
ones.
there was one about
no punching guests. Step
things
one.
that drive us crazy.
Oh yeah. Let's talk that.
Viral trends is a huge do not, and a huge like annoyance, like 6'7".
Oh yeah.
Stop saying it to us. We're
Right.
not allowed to do it. We're rolling our
Oh,
eyes
you're
at
not
you.
allowed to do any viral trends.
Nothing.
Interesting.
Like nothing.
Because it could potentially just like
It takes away from the integrity of the
sure.
of the character. Like, why would Cinderella be 6'7"?
Right. Yeah, that's not. She doesn't know anything about that.
She knows nothing. She's just a visiting. I mean, yeah, it's her castle, but she's just visiting Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. She happens to be in the area at the time. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
So viral trend dances we can't do.
You can't do the floss or whatever. Or
No, you can't do any like and it sucks because like people do get like upset about it,
right?
Because they just want a video of a character doing this thing, but that's when we'll go viral and get in trouble,
right?
Because we're not keeping the integrity alive. Same with like little nuances like sign language. The character can't do sign language because if you go and meet Mickey Mouse at Hollywood Studios the next day and the day before you're at Magic Kingdom, Mickey doesn't know how to sign language there. So it's like you got to keep the entire, everything comes back to like character integrity.
The consistency and that, yeah.
Even down to autographs, like during training, like it's like a half a day of just learning autographs.
I love that.
And like nitpicky, like, oh, you swooped a little too low here. It's like they want it concise. No matter where you go in the world, you'll get the same exact autograph from the character.
That's cool. I respect that they're just like so detail oriented.
And I take the autograph part like pretty serious. Like obviously it's just like an autograph, but like that's the only tangible thing that a guest is taking away from an interaction. Like, yeah, they have a photo and the memory, but like I have my autograph book from when I was a kid and I look back at it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I met these characters. Like they don't come out. They're rare. They're only for events now. Like you never see Prince John. I don't even know what he's from. Robin Hood, maybe. Like he doesn't come out unless it's a special event. It's like, but I have his autograph, and if I was to meet him now, it would be the same autograph.
That is cool. That's really cool. To the sign language part too, like if you're not allowed to speak at all anyways, signing is speaking. You guys can't speak. So
yeah, everything comes back
sometimes
to...
they have like on the speaker, they're talking in like the shows and stuff, but otherwise.
Yeah. So and when people ask like, why isn't Mickey Mouse talking to me? Because he's saving his voice for the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a storyline for everything. There is a storyline and a reason behind everything. And it, again, comes back to character integrity.
So the character friends, like the human beings that walk the characters around, they probably have a lot of training too.
They have like the same exact training as us, but for an attendant as well. So they learn animation, like generic animation that we go through of like how to bring the character to life so that they can tell the story for us if we're not able to really get the animation across.
Interesting. That's really cool.
And everything is yes and. So like even if I'm animating something and a character attendant says something completely off track of what I'm trying to say, you just go with it. You're like, yeah.
What's an example of that?
Oh yeah, you are putting me on the spot. If I like waved hello and come over and they're like, Mickey's so happy to see you. Like, what? Yeah. You're like, yeah. Sure am.
Yeah.
But you just roll with the punches.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta be on the same page.
Okay. Do they teach you how to respond to anything a guest might say?
To an extent. They give us like the guideline, the do's and don'ts, essentially is what it comes back to. If there's something that I can't reply to, we are encouraged to get the attendant involved. And the attendant is the one that's the bad guy, not the character. So a character will never refuse or say no. The character attendant will, because they don't want the guest to have the memory of Mickey Mouse telling them no.
Yeah.
A negative memory.
The attendant takes the heat.
Takes the heat always.
I love it.
Bless our character attendants.
That's amazing.
They're the ones that have to turn guests away when they close the line. Same with our parade audience control cast members, having to like keep pushing people out, not pushing, like moving people along on the sidewalks because they have to keep the sidewalks moving, or like telling people they can't stand there even though their daughter wants to see the parade. Like, they're the true bad guys and they get the most heat. Our parade audience control, like,
I'm sure.
Snaps and claps to them because I couldn't do it. Confrontation. Wow. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's just like, there's just, you try, we've all been there where like you get irritable towards someone at any place and it's like, they're just doing their job, bro. You
Correct.
know?
But these guests have paid a lot of money to be there.
True.
So
you got to keep that in mind.
But no, not always. Like, yes, they did pay a lot of money to be here, but they always try to pull that. Like, I paid a lot of money. It's like, so did 90 other thousand people.
Right.
No offense, you're not special.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, true. All right, what do we got? What's the sweetest and or most memorable interaction you've had with a guest, if you can remember? Putting you on the spot nonstop, baby.
Even though I had these questions. I think any interaction that they're giving me something back, like talking to me even though I'm not talking back, or
oh, that's cute.
Or if the kid like really loves the character and you're like down on their level and they're just like snuggling into you, like that's sweet. That's memorable because you're like, oh, that's a good, like, they're not scared of me. They're hanging out, and it's also like a nice breath of fresh air for us because it's like a break for a moment. Like, Disney characters will never break the hug. The guest always has to release first.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, because you don't want to be like known as like Mickey pulled away from the hug.
Right.
Wow.
Unless they're getting weird.
Right. Sure.
Unless it's weird, then you're like,
right.
Get off of me. But
I'm sure you have like some just like adorable kids.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Especially like Toy Story Land or Toy Story characters in general that meet in Toy Story Land. Like, that's like some of the first movies that these kids in this new generation are seeing for the first time because they're about to come out with the 5th Toy Story. It's like they can relate, and it's like the most, like, the newest character that they're seeing sculpted wise. Obviously, like, Moana, Cinderella, all the princesses have sweet children all day long because they come in their dresses and their version of their costumes. But like kids that grew up watching Toy Story and seeing Woody, and then they're like meeting the real life Woody. It's like so cute.
They're losing their minds.
Losing their minds. Some have come like dressed in full, the boots, the hat, and they're like, we're matching.
Cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's crazy. I mean, not to tangent, but overall, have you seen all the Toy Stories? I think I've seen the one with Forky. They're all pretty damn good. What do you think of Toy Stories? The movies.
I love them.
What do you think is the weakest? Are you allowed to say? Yeah.
I don't think I know them well enough.
Sure.
To speak on that.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. They're all great.
I personally think the weakest is the one in the, if I had to choose, the one in the daycare. The third one.
Oh, with like Lotso.
Yeah, the mean bear.
Yes.
Just didn't
smells like strawberries.
Yeah,
it actually does too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
They spray him with strawberry mist.
Really? That's amazing. Yeah. Maybe I need to rewatch it. Anyways, cool. I like how you point. In the same vein, what's the most awkward or inappropriate interaction you've had with a guest? Whether they said something or they did something.
This is two of my favorite like interactions or stories. It's like an old grandma doesn't know any better, and she just like pinches Pluto's butt.
Oh my god!
She doesn't know any better,
right.
And like for anyone else, they'd be like, "That's weird," but I'm like, it was funny.
She's just being frisky, yeah.
And then if I happen to be playing like a female presenting sculpted character, and it's like, respectfully, I'll say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
a super Republican straight man
Mm-hmm.
that's like flirting with this female presenting sculpted character.
That's amazing.
And I'm in my head internally like, little do you know that there is this little gay boy in here.
Oh my God.
And
And obviously
you are
you can't
like,
say anything.
Oh, right. And I look like a female because it's a female presenting character, and like I portray an anime as such, and I'm just like, I could ruin your whole day
Your
identity.
That's really funny.
It's really funny. Yeah.
Can you give me so female presenting in the full costume? So we're talking like Daisy. I'm trying to think of.
Think Incredibles,
Oh sure, yeah.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. Oh, like Joy or something.
Mhm.
Oh, I love Dude, Inside Out 2. My God, I was crying.
Now that movie 1 and 2, incredible.
So good.
They need to bring all of the emotions out.
Oh, they don't have them all?
Mm-mm, they only have joy and sadness.
Joy and sadness.
Joy is meets daily at Hollywood Studios. They used to meet daily at Epcot before there have like some land renovations and changes, so they took them out of there. But Joy still meets daily, but it used to be Joy and Sadness together in headquarters.
Cute. I'm surprised they don't have more of them because they're all like such memorable characters.
I'm sure they have, like, if there's a Disney character, they have a costume for it, but it's like they probably only have one.
Right.
So it's like you got to pay money to see these characters. So have them at your wedding, have them at your conference.
Right.
Kind of thing. If there's like a prince from the Middle East that comes and has this huge soiree like every year at Disney, and we have like built costumes for this event because he has paid buku of money to have this character at his.
He's like, I want this character.
Correct.
I want what are some
At least
like
that's the
anxiety
rumors.
or whatever.
I would love. I am anxiety in real life.
Anxiety is in the second one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's like the more complex emotions. Anyways.
I love Anger. I would love to meet Anger.
Yeah, Lewis Black.
He's cute. Okay. How do you handle kids who are scared of you when you're dressed up?
From far away, and that's like part of the training. Is like getting down to their level if possible in the costume, like to make yourself seem smaller than what you actually are. If they're still scared and the family still wants to get a photo, we always have the kid on the outside away from us. So instead of it being like me, child, character, it would be child, me, character, to keep them like the farthest away from the character.
Who are you?
Me.
If you were taking a picture with whose character?
Whichever character.
But
Like
who
if
are
I
you?
have a child,
Oh, if you're the parent.
me, Lane,
Okay.
has a child,
Mhm.
I'm the parent,
I see.
and we're
So you
meeting
would
a
be-
character.
yeah,
I would
buffer.
be the barrier, correct.
Gotcha.
And that if they're scared, then we're just a little peekaboo moment. Doesn't work.
Do you have more kids excited to see you than scared of you, would you say, or is it pretty even?
Yes, and
Yeah.
so they're excited from afar. So like the families will get in line, but then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh shit, I'm next in line. I'm terrified. I like this person from afar."
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say the bad word. I like them from afar, but I don't want to like be up close to them.
Gotcha.
So then they like wasted 20 minutes of their day just standing in line for their kid to scream and cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best at character dining locations
Mm.
when they're paying this buku amount of money to eat at this restaurant that has characters, and the kid is just screaming bloody murder, and we're like, "See ya,
Yeah,
next table, gotta go."
literally.
And you're like, "Wow, you just paid $60 a person
Ugh.
to eat here."
That's why I like having your kids older. It's so cute when
Yeah.
they're younger, but like having them older so that they like understand a little bit
Hate
more.
a
It's
stroller.
just- yeah.
Even
Oh.
at like as myself as a guest, if they can't walk, if they can't talk, they're not ready for Disney.
Mhm.
But
they're
a lot
free,
of-
I heard till they're 3.
They are free,
So-
2 and under. Yeah.
Mhm.
2 and under is free. So of course they're going to bring them for free.
Yeah.
And a lot of the parents do it for themselves. They're like living through their
Mhm.
child.
Mm-hmm. But that's putting a lot of expectations on your kids' parents, which isn't great.
And that's another podcast.
What are things, I mean, you've kind of talked to this, but like, what are some things you're absolutely not allowed to say or do? I mean, you're not allowed to say anything, but
I'm not allowed to say what my job is, but here I am. Yeah. Yeah. Viral trends.
Mhm.
Obviously in costume, we can't talk. We can't do any kind of sign like with our hands. There's like certain things we can and cannot physically sign. So like we can't or have in a photo. So we can't sign like a flag of any nationality, advertisements, because then it looks like Walt Disney World's endorsing this company or this brand. We can't sign by a logo unless it's
boob?
no, we can't sign skin.
Oh.
We can sign a T-shirt, but it can't be on the person. And then people are like trying to take their clothes off it, and we're like, no, wrong park. This isn't Disney After Dark. Like,
Is it because like you don't want to like end up like injuring the person or just something? It's like a liability.
liability. Yeah.
Interesting.
So same like if we can sign a cast. So if you broke your arm and have a cast, we can sign the cast, but the guest or someone associated with the guest has to hold the arm. So I can't hold your arm and sign. I can just sign.
Sure.
To that, if there was a hypothetical emergency that happened and you were in character, is there any moment ever that you could break character?
In terms of talk or
Anything.
gotta go.
Like ripping off the head or like talking or anything. If somebody like passes out in front of you, or if there's like a threat or like a natural disaster or something, like something crazy happens, is there ever a time where like you could break character because it's an emergency?
Safety is our number one key.
Okay.
So Disney has like 5 keys: safety, courtesy, show, inclusion, efficiency. I think that's in order, but safety is like our number one priority. So if there's a safety concern for the performer in general, we have all the, we can just go. If you gotta go, you gotta go. No questions asked. If like something happens in front of us, we are escorted away because we don't want the characters associated with a bad memory. So if someone passes out, Pluto or Mickey aren't going to check on the guest. The attendant can and take care of the situation, but we as the characters are taken out of sight. So if I'm in a restaurant and someone is having an allergic reaction, they take the characters off because they don't want the characters around any negative association with anything.
And there's like obviously enough staff that can handle the issue. It's not like Goofy's going up to like perform CPR.
Correct. Yeah. So any location always has at least 2 attendants, character attendants.
Oh, nice.
One with the character and one with the queue,
Gotcha.
managing the queue.
Yeah.
And then each location has like a character captain, which is like a coordinator that they can call. That's always like around the corner.
Damn, they got it all figured out. It's impressive.
Disney has it figured out.
They got it nailed. All right. Oh, are there this is a sidebar. Are there like same kind of thing with like obviously Marvel? Are there like Star Wars? Is like Luke Skywalker walking around and stuff?
If they are, so we have Galaxy's Edge, which is a land at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
If they are written into the storyline of the land, because everything is immersive and there's always a story told, even through the buildings. If they're written into the story of the land, yes. So in Galaxy's Edge, which is the Star Wars land where the Millennium Falcon is,
Sure.
you can, there's appearances by Chewbacca, Rey, Kylo Ren, and Boba Fett.
Tight.
And they're roaming characters, so they just walk around.
But they're not. It's like a similar format. It's not like you're meeting them and they're signing stuff.
No, they don't sign. So anything that's not Disney official, if it's like an affiliated company, so like Lucasfilms,
Sure.
they don't sign.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And you can get a photo with them if they stop for the interaction because they're roaming. So they're just walking around the land, having interactions with the guest. There's not like a queue to meet up.
Sure.
Talk to them. Stormtroopers, they're like up on the buildings,
Right.
just like hanging out. So they're just like appearances.
Man, I gotta check that out. It looks
It's
so
really
dope.
cool.
It's cool.
It's like the most immersive thing I've ever seen.
That's what's up.
There's like all the way down to like the BGM where it sounds like there's like spacecrafts flying by.
BGM.
Background music.
Oh wow. Just everywhere you go, it's like there's speakers everywhere, and
built into the trees, built into the lampposts, everywhere.
that's what's up.
There's always themed music everywhere.
Love that. I love Star Wars.
And it like sent like specifically Galaxy's Edge and the spacecrafts like flying by. It sounds like they are flying by because it's like 360 panorama audio.
no holds
And you're
barred.
like, where is it?
That's sick.
It's like real. Disney is real. Wherever you're at in the land, like Toy Story Land, you're the size of a toy. So everything within the land looks like you're a toy size. So you're the same size as the Lego brick. Or
Oh, that's so sick.
into the pavement, it is a shoe print, but it's 20 feet.
It's massive.
It's
Oh my-
massive. It's probably like 30 feet.
We gotta go.
30 by 15 feet, but it's like Andy's shoe print in the concrete.
My God.
Like, because you're the size of a toy.
So sick.
Are there underground tunnels or backstage areas that feel like a whole other world? Are there hidden
No.
things people talk about?
So yes, they're tunnels, but they're not actually tunnels. We call them utilidors. So Disney Magic Kingdom is built on the second level. So we didn't go into the ground when building the park. They built the utilidor system and then built Magic Kingdom on top of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So like when you go into Magic
Wow.
Kingdom, you kind of walk on a slant
No way.
into the park.
So it's actually not actually under the ground.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Cool.
But they're like built
Wow.
on top of it.
And it's all just like kind of tunnels, like hallways, basically, to get to where you need to be.
It's like a city under there. That's where like all of our break rooms are.
Are the break rooms magical, or is it kind of like any office building?
It's like any office building.
That sucks.
It's like where all the offices are.
Mm.
Training operations is down there. All of, like the proprietors and area managers, the offices are down there. Entertainment costuming is down there. Cafeterias, multiple, because there's a shit ton of people
So
working
many,
at Magic
yeah.
Kingdom
Sure.
daily. It's where like our entertainment base, our cosmetology is. There's Pargos and golf carts driving down there because they're like big enough to have that. So
Wow.
it's like a little
It's a
city
city.
going on. And that's how they instill the magic and like preserve it, is to get from one land to another. Like if I worked in Adventureland at the Jungle Cruise and I have a themed costume, you wouldn't see me in Fantasyland because my costume that I'm wearing
Mm.
as like the attractions cast member doesn't match the theming
You can't, like,
and
walk through.
storyline. Nope. So that's what the utilidors are for, is to get around the park.
They really planned it all out.
All of it. All of it. But on the flip side, at Hollywood Studios, because it's an active studio, you can see people from every
Oh.
land in the park, like walking across the park to get out because it's a studio.
Makes sense.
It's
They're there
a
for
set.
like a
You're you're on set.
It's like it's almost like it's a cool thing to see whatever, like King Kong, well not King Kong, but like who would be, or yeah, to see like Captain America over in like the Wild West, whatever. That's kind of what you're saying. They can kind of be wherever.
Not characters.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
the outfit, like the attractions, the food and beverage, the merchandise cast members
Gotcha.
have
gotcha,
themed
gotcha.
costumes as well. Like their work attire is themed.
Gotcha.
Um,
And like much like a Hollywood studio, there'd be like people all over the place.
Yep, they're on set. They're
That's what's
headed
up.
to their next set.
I love it.
But like you wouldn't see a Pixar character, a Toy Story character outside of Toy Story Land because Pixar characters have to stay within a Pixar theme.
Yeah. It's their world, right?
It's the world they live in.
Love it.
But a VIP, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, can be anywhere because they are not written into a specific story.
They transcend worlds.
So you can take, it would never happen, but like you can meet Mickey and Cinderella together because Mickey can be with anyone, but you would never see Cinderella and Mrs. Incredible because it's two separate stories. Their stories don't intertwine in any capacity, so like they would never be seen together.
Makes sense. That's what's up.
Every detail is thought of.
Do they this is a sidebar. You know, it's like there's so many Disney movies, and I know there's like popular ones like Moana and Inside Out. Do they like recycle or like revisit movies and be like, oh, like whatever, Sword in the Stone, like let's bring so and so back in? Do you know how they like rotate characters?
Is that Sword in the Stone?
Dude, it's like way back. It's with like Merlin.
Merlin, okay.
Yeah.
So Merlin and the other little boy, whoever's
I think it's Arthur, like King Arthur. Yeah.
have their special event characters.
Oh, sure.
So like if they're not like an everyday like thought of character, you would have to have them at some kind of event. So they were last seen recently at some like park buyout, like a company bought them out and like requested these characters. So like we have them and we have performers approved in these characters, but it's not like every day.
That's interesting. Cool.
Do you know how much a park buyout is? Like millions and millions because they're losing money, right? To not be open.
I don't think it's millions, but I know to have like a character at your wedding, it's like $9,000. Okay, not that crazy, but it's like a few $1,000s just have a character at your wedding. So I would guess 50,000+.
Wow.
Just to buy out. And it's not like the entire park is open. A park buyout is like certain attractions will be open and certain food and beverage locations will be open.
Oh.
No entertainment.
But no one else can go
Correct.
into it.
Correct.
That's literally insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say I'm coming to Disney March 31st.
Okay.
I was just doing the riddle in my head to make sure March has a 31st. And I text you and I'm like, okay, you're working that day. Like, which character are you going to be? Which you would never tell me. But do you know which character you're going to be before you go into work? Or do they like, is your like Monday is Thor and Tuesday is Cinderella? Like, do they?
Yes, and so because we're unionized, we bid for our shifts.
What does that mean?
So based on seniority, they have like bid lines of like everything that's available. So they go down the list, and let's say I'm 20th in line. So when it's my turn to bid for my shifts, I look at what's still available on every single day. And I can be like, I want this shift on Monday, this shift on Tuesday, this specific shift on Wednesday, so on. And like that's going to be my set schedule for however long our bid is, or our casting is what we call it.
Which is like a year contract?
We do a non-weather and a weather bid. So our non-weather is like September through May. And then we have our weather bid, which is summer. And then for the summertime, we have our weather bid time. So I know from September to May, I will have these specific shifts on these days. But the catch is everything's based on operational need. So yes, I am supposed to have this shift on Monday, but they could pull me out of my bid or my casting because of an operational need at a parade or show. So if there's the person that, let me go back. So we have bids for our meet and greets, but we have a casting. Our casting team will tell us for parades and shows how many days a week we'll be there and what days. Gotcha. So out of like, if I do Cinderella and the Festival of Fantasy Parade, our casting team will say, hey, I want you to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and this person to do it Wednesday, Thursday, and this person to do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But so let's say that person is not available, they're on vacation or whatever, and there's no one else that is trained, they'll pull me out of my bid and put me into that role. So right now, I'm only seeing parades when someone is pulled out to do something else.
So your schedule's fleshed out unless there's like things that take precedent.
Priority,
so priority.
Because at the end of the day, like a trained role will take priority over a meet and greet.
Sure.
Because everyone can do a meet and greet, but not everyone is trained in parades and shows.
Gotcha.
You were telling me this the other day, but can you speak to what you have to learn to be in parades? Because I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, it's not necessarily the moves, but it's like the specifics.
The block, there's armography, there's the choreography, that's your feet and arms or partnering. There's animation, like they can set specific animation that they want at certain points of the music. And for a parade, like you have to have parade orientation, which involves safety and fall protection. So I literally learn how to fall off a float safely or get off of a float safely if in case of emergency. Because we can be like forklifted onto some of the floats. So we like strap into a forklift, has a basket. The forklifts bring us up and put us on. But like we learn we don't actually fall off of it as part of the learning, but like it's like those quick grab ones. Like if you fall, it like stops it. A tether. We just like learn about all the tethers.
They have you all just like jumping off forklifts.
I wish that would be so fun. Whee! No tether. Sorry. So we have to go through a fall protection class and then parade orientation where they take us around the production center and show us the floats and the rehearsal facilities and like just get us acclimated with the environment before we're just thrown into it because it's a whole another world.
Yeah.
In the production center. Like for the specific roles that I do in a parade, like we have 5 rehearsals and then an overnight rehearsal. So for the 5 days, we're learning all the choreography, all the blocking, all the different tracks within the unit. So a parade is made up of different units. And then within a unit, there's tracks. Or like roles within the unit. And then we do an overnight rehearsal where and it's our approval run where we will run the full parade, everyone that's learning it at that point, because they will teach a full parade at once, different days obviously, but then we all come together for one night and do it overnight while it's closed in the middle of the night. It's like, okay, we're going to have a 3 a.m. step off. And you're like, okay, let's do it. And then we just do a parade like once or twice, and like the show director will say, "Great, you're approved." I haven't heard of anyone not being approved.
You don't stay the night there. It's just like a nighttime
no, it's just
run.
Third shift.
Right.
Scheduled 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
And do they have parades literally every day?
Every day during the day and at night. Now we just opened a nighttime parade in June or July.
So many parades.
But it's only 2 parades, but it's daily.
But just daily, yeah.
But if you think about it, it's 90,000 different people every day.
Right. So it's new to people every day. Yeah.
It's cool. Old to us.
Right.
But it's new to them. It's their first time ever seeing it.
Right. So you got to keep that in mind as you're presenting it. Yeah. That's crazy.
And we have a team of maintenance choreographers that watch every single parade or every single offering that is put into the parks to maintain the integrity. So like if you watch Festival of Fantasy Parade from 10 years ago when it opened, it'll be the same today. unless obviously they've tweaked some of like the units and
Sure.
the choreography, but like it's going to be the same regardless, no matter if you see it yesterday or in 2 weeks. It's going to be the same choreography, the same expectation across the board. And we get
Integrity.
notes, and we have to sign off on the notes that we acknowledge them. And if you get too many notes, then you get written up for
Yeah, if you're lacking
not
or
taking
something.
the
Yeah.
feedback. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Cool.
I love the Tinkerbell that flies over.
I love her.
She's the best.
If I was a female, that's my dream role, to fly. And I forget what the saying specifically is, because obviously ruining the magic, she's on a tethered line, and it's tethered down from the castle into Tomorrowland, and they always say like it's to keep the castle there, not that Tinkerbell flies on it. It's like it's tethered in Tomorrowland so that it's here today,
What is?
like the castle, because it's like a rope, not a rope, what would you call it?
I see. They say it's
It's like-
tethered. She's tying the two together so that it's.
So it's like it's tethered to tomorrow so that it's here today,
I love
kind of like
that.
living in the present,
Wow.
like keeping her there, keeping the castle there,
Wow.
something like that. I could get
That's
it totally
great.
wrong. I'm sure someone will correct me on
Yeah, right.
something.
I love that. Okay, Lane. Last one. Do you still feel the magic when you walk into the park now?
I do, and that's why I went back.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the parks in May of last year with my previous employer, because we had an event at Wide World of Sports, ESPN Wide World of Sports. So we got like free admission, and we went to the parks, and I got to see like all the entertainment offerings again. And I just kind of like took a glimpse of like, oh my God, I kind of miss this. Like it got old because I was doing it for so long, but then you don't realize the impact that you're making on someone. So then you're taking it for granted. And then, but being a guest and like experiencing these offerings as a guest, it was like, oh, I used to do this. Like, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to go back because I missed that. I missed like that feeling, which is why I left, because here's another fun fact about everyone in entertainment. Everyone is so negative that you kind of take on everyone's aura and like their feelings
Especially if you're an empath, yeah.
that I took on, like, oh, I hate this place. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this anymore. So I left. But I didn't really want to leave because I was just taking on the emotions of everyone else. So like coming back, I took that into consideration of like, I'm older. I don't need to be circling myself with these new kids and like just the bad vibes, like the negativity. So I just do my own thing. I do my job. I love what I do. And I go home. I collect a check.
And then you go to camp.
And then I go to
yeah.
camp and do it all again.
Damn, so you must be super busy.
Yeah, if I'm not at Disney, I'm at camp.
Wow. That's what's up.
As Terry would say from Glee, I'm rewatching Glee right now, I'm not meant to work more than 2 days a week part-time. And I'm not.
Oh, wait. Before we close out, you don't have to say your favorite because that's high pressure.
Mhm.
Like, what are your favorite Disney movies? I got to know.
The Little Mermaid. She's
Okay.
always been my favorite princess. Tangled.
Tangled's a good one. I love the chameleon. What's his name?
Pascal.
Pascal. Yeah.
I knew you were going to ask me that. And I was like, what is his name?
You're
What's his name?
locked
What's his
and
name?
loaded.
Pascal. Animated film. Oh, those are both animated. Oh, my favorite growing up was Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book. Such cool animation.
Mowgli. Whatever the bear's name is.
Baloo.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Dude, Jungle Book was one of my top ones. What about live action? That's tougher. It's like, I mean, there's actually a lot of live action Disney movies. Yours is probably Pirates. That's Disney. Oh, or that just like with real.
I'm super
people
excited
in
for
it.
the Tangled remake,
Oh.
the live action remake.
I feel like some of the live actions are like hit or miss. Some are
Everyone
so
hated
good.
the Snow White one, but I didn't hate it. I watched it on a flight
You
recently,
liked it? I didn't see it.
and it wasn't terrible. People were like, "This is
Good.
awful."
Maybe we'll check it out.
My whole mantra in life is to have everyone tell me that things suck. So when I watch it, I'm like, this wasn't that bad. And I actually like everything because everybody's like, it's the worst. And I'm like, okay.
And you're like, that it's better than what they made out to be. So
Right.
you're like,
Yeah.
what?
You think it's the worst. And then it's like, oh, that's not as bad.
So you're excited for Tangled?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they just cast it. I don't.
Dude, they better do well. Like
I don't
Beauty and the
know.
Beast was amazing. Aladdin was like, eh.
Emma Watson, right? Is that
Beauty and
who
the Beast
that
was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact: she made basically nothing on that film.
Huh.
Instead of getting paid out, she took royalties, and then that's how she made her money. She made millions off of the royalties.
Wow.
Or something.
It was like either or, and she decided.
Yeah, it was like, hey, we'll give you $1 million, or we'll give you $500,000, and you'll get paid
like
somehow.
percentage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
And
the
that's
move.
what she picked. And now she was a smart businesswoman there.
That seems to be the move. It was the same thing. Sorry to keep in the Disney realm. The dude who sang, the kid who sang like the Simba parts as a child opted not for a lump sum, but for royalties. And like, come on, like, I just can't wait to be king and all that stuff.
Millions.
The kid's making like cash money. That's great. Well, now he's an adult.
That's
Hey.
also like the longest running Disney theatrical group.
Right.
Is, not to go on another tangent, Disney is massive. We have ESPN, we have ABC, we have Marvel, we have Star Wars, you have the theme parks worldwide. They have Disney theatrical
Sure.
group. They have Disney Cruise Line.
Wow.
Yeah, Pixar. Isn't that Disney already?
Does Disney, because I know initially it was like a collab, because you know how there's the Disney animation, like
Oh, you're
Frozen
right.
and stuff, but then Pixar is like Toy Story.
You're right.
They own everything. They probably own Pixar.
They own everything. And like Disney Cruise Line, they started out with 2 ships. Now they're up to like 7, about to open their 8th or
Wow.
something like that. It's like Disney is massive. That's something I didn't know about as coming into Disney. Like it is truly massive. Like just in Orlando, there's 80,000 plus cast members just for Orlando.
Wow, that's almost the amount of the capacity.
Correct.
Literally just
But
cast
that
members.
includes
could fit-
obviously like all the parks, all the resorts,
Oh, right, sure.
all like the office workers within the Celebration Orlando area. But it's massive, and they're just growing. They're just getting bigger and bigger. And our benefits are great. If anyone wanted to know,
Good. Yeah,
free
yeah.
admission into all the parks worldwide,
I was gonna ask that.
discounts galore.
Do you go to the parks like kind of regularly, or not even because like it's your job?
I used to not, and I don't now because it's a commute. Like the last thing I want to do
Right.
after a shift is go to the parks.
Right.
But yeah, my partner is a annual pass holder now that I work at Disney.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we would have been annual pass holders if I didn't work there, because I
Sure.
probably wouldn't want to go because it's far, kind of far. But yeah, we'll go on like a day off, just like go around. My aunt is a Disney adult.
Oh, word.
Disney adult. Huge.
So you'll
Texted
go-
me
go
yesterday.
with
You want
her?
to go on a Disney cruise this weekend? I'll pay. I'm busy, but thank you so much. Like anything Disney loves.
That's what's up.
Respect.
Yeah.
Like all my knickknacks when I moved back to Florida, or moved to Tennessee first before I came back to Florida, I just like gave to her because I knew they were going to be safe in her Disney room. It's like, take care of these.
Oh, I gotta see this Disney room. That's dope.
It's Disney-fied.
Like all these like collectibles and shit.
Popcorn buckets, ears,
Yeah.
magic bands, anything that was like cast exclusive for me that I gave to her. Like if it has Disney on it or Tinkerbell, like my aunt owns it and has it.
Interesting. That's funny.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah, right. A
Love
whole
you,
podcast.
Tracy. And Disney has brought me like some of my like best friends in the world.
Sure. Good.
Like you truly are like a family, but like even after leaving for 4 years, like stay connected, still talk
Good.
every single day. Like you truly meet like your long life friends.
Yeah, it's like any other work job where there's like you got some.
But not actually like I've
True.
left jobs and like you kind of don't have anything to talk about anymore because you're not
Right.
talking about that job,
That's a good point.
and like you lose the connection. But like Disney just like seeps into your pores.
The magic remains.
It remains, and you stay connected somehow.
I think that's a perfect place to like literally that quote is like the perfect cherry on top. That Disney
Yeah.
leaves you with lifelong, forever friends.
Yep.
That you can speak to about anything.
And it's the truth.
And that is the magic of Disney.
Trauma bonded.
Yeah.
For life.
Actually though, you're all just like almost about to pass out in these huge outfits in the dead of summer in Florida.
The dead of summer, yeah. Dying on route, a parade route,
Yeah.
trauma bonded.
Yeah.
And I'd do it again. See
Over
you
and
next
over
week.
again. Yeah, right. Lane, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was literally the most interesting thing
I
ever.
love talking about Disney and the insides and outsides. So thank you for having me.
You're the best. Woo. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was awesome.
Anytime. Off camera, we can talk about anything.
Great. All right, see you guys next time.